Hello everyone, this is Shrike playing more Commander Quest, and since we have capped out the human side at stage 20, we're going to try and work our way up the dwarven side. We are currently at 12, Ascension 12, but I also want to get some achievements that I haven't gotten yet. One of them is to use only summon cards. No base cards, no supply cards, so no grog or anything like that, or card draw. No tactics cards. So we want someone that starts with a bunch of minions that summon cards, which is fine, and minimal number of other cards. They will just be dead draws in our deck, and we want to remove them as soon as possible. So I think I'm going to do a Holy Flag, because if we're going to be summoning a lot of things, that'll just be a nice bonus. If we want our summoned units to be stronger, I mean, that's pretty good for a commander skill, so I think that will probably work out. We're going to probably struggle to get steel, unless we happen to randomly get a steel miner. Well, we traded 20 HP for 60. That's not terrible. Gives us a little bit of breathing room at least. Yeah, if we get a steel miner, that gives 20 steel and is much better than just the regular miners. But if we don't get it, it's going to be a problem. Some danger battles will also be very dangerous. Because they can just add cards to our deck that we cannot cast. We cannot use them. And then our deck will become nothing but those useless cards and we will lose. Therefore, we must be careful in the battles we actually take. I don't know if it allows us to use food or not, but I assume not. So we are not going to use any food either. Just pure summons. I may as well play that as well, because I got just barely enough steel. Now, I think Richard would also be pretty decent at this, because he starts with goats, goat cav, which are, of course, pretty solid units, and he only really starts with one tactics card. Luckily, we have a similar setup here, but I think we just have generally better starting relic and ability. Oh wow, Steel Digger. Oh, it's Steel Digger, not Steel Miner, but I mean that's perfect. That's great. That opens up so many possibilities actually for what builds we can work towards. And it also allows us to remove our regular miners from the deck without, significant punishment. There is an achievement for never using your commander skill as well. We'll have to do that at some point. I wanted to do it at the same time as this challenge, but I tried it 3 different times and failed all 3 times. 2 of the times lost to a single type of battle, which was awful. So there is one battle later in the game where they add Germation cards to they're just curse cards that cost 2 HP to play. And let me tell you, every time you draw those cards, it adds more of them to your deck. And it just exponentially increases and floods your deck with these cards that you can't play because they are not summon cards. Things like Mana Stones, can't use. Not a possibility here. Not allowed, because they are supply. They're not a summon card. So it really restricts our options. Hey, Mountain Goat, that's pretty good. We want as many good summon cards as you can get, and then we want to remove the other cards, everything else, and just have The shop is way over here. We could just avoid the shop. I really wanted to do the shop earlier though. We're gonna enhance a card, go down here and get the shop. Danger battles, when you can't use anything but summon cards, are also really dangerous. There's the one that he rolls the boulder down the hill. I think I'm just gonna take the 50 gold. I think every time I take the savings, I can't end up actually using the 500 gold I get. Upgrading Steel Digger would be pretty nice. 30 steel is just a huge amount. That pays for a ballista. I could have also enhanced the ballista. I probably will next. This isn't the best deck, or like the best setup for ballistas, because it doesn't benefit from really either of our relic, starting relic, or commander skill. But it is pretty good on its own. It's not busted good like catapults. Also, I can't use this. It's a supply card. But it is still pretty good. I did not, unfortunately, draw the Steel Digger. I'm gonna have to probably just play a bunch of things out here so that we don't get owned. They're pretty low now, which is nice. We might be able to just win. I think 2 of these will be enough, and then I can just keep stalling over here. And hopefully... Oh. Come on, guys. Alright, it's fine. We can do this. And we won't take any damage, really. Although we have a lot of HP right now. Oh wow, they actually defended instead of going along this lane? Well, didn't expect that. I'm gonna do this. Is it better for me? Nah, I don't need to push the button. I don't need the 1 extra HP. That's a bit much. Shoot him. Shoot him. There you go. Cards. Ooh, another ballista. I think that's probably worthwhile. Just because we got the Steel Digger. If we didn't get the Steel Digger, then absolutely not. In fact, I'd probably be trying to remove it. Obtain a random supply card. I don't want that. I don't want the Swarm of Rats either, dude. Well, actually, if we're doing a steel deck, losing mana is not the biggest deal. I'm actually going to avoid this danger battle, which sounds crazy, but this is not an easy achievement to get most of the time. Well, let's do that and that. Which I'm just going to put everything down the middle. Because these guys are so slow with 1 speed. Holy crap, I'm glad we did, because we got kind of owned there. I can do this to defend. Probably both sides, to be honest. Well, I could have pushed that and gave them 1 more HP, but I don't think it matters. 1 more shot, Ballista. He's got this. And then I may as well get an extra. I lost 1 mana because of Swarm of Rats, but we did get a lot of money for when we go to the shop. We'll be able to remove 2 cards. One of them will probably be that curse. So our bolt slingers are good enough to actually just kill 4 mercenaries. So luckily that just works out. I think I can just do this and then this, and it'll probably win. Almost. The miners got in the way, made it slightly slower. It's fine. There you go. So far well, these are all useless. I can't use them. Tribal Migrant could potentially combo with Steel Digger to get even more steel. It's not enhanced. And I don't want to dilute my draws yet. Tribal Shaman's also quite good because it allows me to stack things on top of my deck so I can draw them immediately at the next turn. That is quite useful. And it doesn't need to be enhanced to be worth it, I don't think. Like pseudo card draw, but it's very reliable. Ooh, Bloody Cloak. Or +1 mana on the first turn. Bloody Cloak does open up some possibilities. Unfortunately, it doesn't help with anything, even our Bolt Spitters. If these were Militia Archers, it would be beautiful, it'd be great. Because they'd be 4/1s and then become 8/1s. I can take it just in case, but I think the mana's probably better. Bloody Cloak could also be good if we get a certain negative perk from Experiment Time. Which would be better on ranged units. I'm gonna put this in and see what we get. Reduces mana by 1. Making it free is really good. Reduce the number of units to 1. Reduce attack range. Well, its range is already minimum anyways, so no downside. Let's go to the shop. Draw 2 fewer cards and gain 1 mana at start now. Steel Candlestick would be very good. Potentially. But it's also expensive, and we have cards to remove. Goodbye, Swarm of Rats. And goodbye, Miner, I think. Now, let's get rid of the Mining Contract, because that is exactly a dead draw. Tribal Vanguard for 25. I don't think it's worth putting in right now. Remove 2 summon cards. Oh, that's great. Our deck is so slim now. Well, it's 12 cards. This allows us to play something and then put it immediately on top of our deck for next turn. We lost some HP, but whatever. Would I like to keep playing Ballistas? I think so. I think that's pretty good. Remove the exhaust. It kind of makes the having 2 of them not as good, but the exhaust one we can just prioritize playing first. Fortunately for us, we didn't draw anything super good here. I'm just gonna play on this side because these guys will all blow up here. So on this mission, we basically just have to survive 10 turns. Well, this is a pretty good combo. I think I'll put them up here. I'll just do this, maybe. I don't know why I played that, because Bloody Cloak obviously does not apply when these things do not have... Bloody Cloak's actually pretty terrible, huh? Because if I use my Light in the Darkness, I get nothing. Nothing! What do I want to put on top of the deck? Probably Steel Digger. So we can get more steel. If I improve that card, we could actually be putting this and, you know, the Ballista on top of our deck and drawing it next turn and then repeating. We do have a slight problem here. These protection guys are a little hard for us to kill. Just a little bit. This is nice though, having a massive stuff and then the Ballista behind. Oh, he's at exactly 1 HP, so he's doubled attack. That's clutch. And this only affects things in my hand, so that is also nice. Do I want to make sure that we have... I mean, we're already going to draw a Ballista anyways, so I may as well just allow it to happen naturally. And I can get just... Wow, I got both anyways, huh? So I should probably play the exhaust one just so that I stop drawing it, maybe. Now they'll cover each other as well. Oh, he can shoot up there? Wow, I didn't, think that he'd be able to do that. Oh yeah, look at that. Sure can. Well, I'm just gonna play my hand out and not worry about it. I think we are pretty solid here. I do have some archers in the back, which are annoying. Because we don't have any free... Well, we've got these as replacement, but it's not really super useful for what you'd normally use free placement for. Let's put that back on top of the deck. Actually... Let's just put the steel digger on top. Okay, this is nice. As long as we just keep playing enough stuff down here, we won't really be able to lose. The longer the battle goes on, the more our units are stronger, really. It is interesting. If I buff them once, so they have 21 HP and then they get hit by the catapult, they're perfect bloody cloak range. And they do 20 damage, which is pretty cool. If we do see the... There's a tribal card that when it dies it leaves a blood pool. If we see that card, I will add it. Not because it's particularly good, but because I want to see it with the bloody cloak. Let's put the ballista back on top. Unlimited ballistas. Well, GG, we win. That went pretty smoothly, all things considered. What are we gonna get for a relic? Hello, wolf type. Probably not what we want when we have bloody cloak. Can no longer rest at rest sites. Or if I could re-roll for... do I really want more mana? I feel like not. I feel like what I really want is the red notice. There we go. Plus 1 unit. Because then I get twice as many ballistas. Oh, Kinlet, huh? That is a really good card. Okay. Do I really want to lose 20% of this? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Food twice, that's useless to us. We're not ever gonna use food. Because I want to get this achievement, so... It's entirely possible that you don't need to avoid using food, but this is a pretty good path. There is a danger battle if we go this way. So we are at deep risk of just losing by doing that. But there's also some events here. Hopefully we get one that's not terrible. That's all I can really hope for. Well, I can get 3 kindlets doing that. I could even... No, okay, it doesn't go into our... Because it's immortal, it doesn't go immediately into our deck. So we can't just get more of them this way. I'll just do that. Probably fine. They're gonna spawn ambush cav here. It's fine. This stuff should be able to deal with it, I think. Not super duper well, but well enough. I should probably use the exhaust one first. And these guys will tank a lot of these shots immediately. Guess I should have hit this button first, but oh well. Wow, that was pretty good. Kinlet's almost got his 8 kills. I don't think Kinlet's gonna be like the absolute winning condition of this deck or anything, but when you're going for pure summons, in terms of good summons, it's a pretty good one. Definitely decent value. Let's put it back on top of the deck so we can draw it again. We would like to have some more relics that actually improve our summons, but I think I'll just do this. Probably could have put that in range of an enemy commander and just won, but oh well. Too late now. Not that it makes really a difference, because we just win, you know, 5 seconds later. What to do? Dude, I love that base card. I love this card. It would be so good in this deck, but it's not a summon card. Goblin Horde doesn't super benefit from anything we have. Those are all unplayable. Another Tribal Shaman, but nah. Plenty of good cards, but they're not all summoning cards. Therefore, would void our challenge. I already left a review. Thank you for the 100 gold. Let's see. Well, Kinlet will definitely be able to pick up some kills here. We get our steel. I really should have played this first. Area damage, that's nice. I'm just gonna put the sheep up here. They'll just sit there forever. Trying to beat that box into submission and just failing horribly. Well, I don't have enough to play ballistas. But I can get some pretty good stuff. Okay, they are evolving at least. So we'll get Drago. Fortunately, most of our AoE guys are dead. Well, this is not ideal. I'm gonna push the button. Now I'm gonna put something on top of the deck. Hopefully it was Drago. I'm not sure actually though. Kaboom, because that's our big area damage that we really want. We'll just solve all of these problems. So we've got our steel sinks. These will eventually become our mana sink. The thing we're lacking is free placement. That's the only real thing. We have a little bit in the ballistas. Why? Why you attack that over there instead of... Okay, whatever. Can't use any of these. Can't use any of these. Goodbye cards. Some of our decisions are very easy when it's just, is it a summon card? No? Well, can't use it. Enhance. This just enhance a random card. I mean, hey, that's a pretty good one. I wanted that enhanced anyways. Do I want to enhance a specific card, or do I want to go into experiment time? So, we have some good options. I'm not going to do Drago because he's going to evolve anyways. Eventually. More steel diggers would be nice. Improving our steel ballistas is also a good idea. Increase number of units by 1. That's pretty good. I can grant exhaust to it. It'll just go back to its pre-evolved form. Or I can reduce its attack range by 3. Its attack range is pretty important, I think. Oh, I'm just gonna give it exhaust again. Sure, why not? Okay, here's the danger battle. Let's hope Okay, this one's fine. This one is not anything that we need to really be concerned about. I think, at least. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Just do this. We don't have anything good to block the top lane right now. Other than sheep, which aren't really going to help much. Does slow down a smidgen, but not enough. Everything's just going to die to that. Well, that's unfortunate. That is mildly unfortunate. However, can I do this? I think it might be better to do our Cav instead of Drago. But Drago can really just eat all this stuff up. Probably. I've used both cards a lot, so I'm not really partial to using one over the other at this point. Mountain goats were a huge part. Could have used the tribal shaman, but we have so many ranged units already, and they're not working out very well for us. We're getting kind of stopped on all fronts. Fortunately. Cause them to slowly turn around, shoot the sheep, slowly turn back. If I take a little bit of face damage, it's fine. It really doesn't matter. Oh, this is a problem though. These guys hit considerably harder. We have a lot of things we need to block. This is the problem here. I think I could probably do this. Did take damage to the face still somehow, despite having all of this stuff in front of me. Let's put something in my deck. If there's no choice to be made, it'll just automatically make the choice for you. Gonna force them to turn around and stop. Buy some time. Dude, this catapult is just ruining my day constantly. Constantly. Yeah, this is a bit slow, but at the very least, we're not really taking any major damage. Like, our deck is so small, actually. We don't have anything in our discard pile. Now I could draw 2 of those back. And grab this and this, I guess. And we'll draw them next turn. Isn't that exciting? Oh, the fact that this thing turned all the way around to kill those sheep was pretty amazing. That's why free placement is just pretty damn good a lot of the time. Even if it's just a 0-1, it's still very good. How much have Drago killed? 31 out of 50? I wish we had more free placement, that's for sure though. Well, okay, I mean that brought them into Blood Cloak range. Bloody Cloak. I can get behind that. I approve. I had any way to give them protection, but of course Anything that gives protection really isn't a summon card. I think I can probably just do this. Good enough. No, we destroyed him completely. Well, we're kind of gonna win anyways, realistically. Now let's put this on top of the deck and this on top of the deck. You have a lot of steel. More than we definitely need right now. Because all of our blisters are just exhaust. Alright, we took a little bit of damage, but not too much. Heavy airplane's okay. Can't use any of these because they are not summon cards. This event turned into more combat. This combat's somewhat challenging. Yeah, that's fine. I can put both of those on top of my deck, which seems like a good idea. I don't know why I put all the range units in the middle. I didn't think about it. But they're all gonna die anyway, so there you go. Oh, I thought these were the axe throwers with the chargers. I think we're fine. I'm gonna put the blisters in the middle. Okay. I think this is okay. Yeah. They don't have any siege engines anyways, but I did get them 21 max HP. It does not matter. Alright. Center of the map is ours. Alright, we got Drakkar now. Who gets a little bit strong. You know? Just a wee bit. Did I just take damage? I didn't see anyone attack me. I mean, we haven't been using our mountain goats nearly as much as we probably should. But I haven't enhanced them yet, so... Well, that worked. Barricade could be very key. Barricade's very good, just safety measure. Especially, we get 2 of them with the red letter. Don't even have to enhance it. If we get the combat where... Ooh, both of these are interesting. Although we don't benefit much from Clamp, actually, so... I'll take the little bit of healing if we ever use gold. Not much, but it's something. I can enhance this one to not be exhaust. Or I can make our mountain goats considerably stronger. 4 damage actually allows it to one-shot some of the weaker stuff that it couldn't before. I'm gonna strategically avoid the danger battle. Grant invincibility to all ally units excluding the commander for this turn. I've never actually used this. I can't use it! I'm an idiot! No! It's a tactics card! Look, it's style points, okay? It doesn't matter how much I remind myself. Well, yeah. Yeah. Style points. Goodbye. No. I get more HP. How exciting. Okay. Well. We'll just pretend it was a bad event where I lost money. Easy, right? I'm gonna enhance our other ballista so that it doesn't have exhaust and we can use it multiple times. We have a very strange amount of max HP right now. Volatile and more expensive? I don't think I care about it. Probably don't care. I've got 4 mana. I'm just going to spend it on Dragon, which will breathe fire into that and kill it. And then maybe just wall down here. Hopefully we draw our Steel Digger next turn. Dude, the fact that I didn't quite manage to kill that before it went off kind of sucks. Got the Steel Digger. Just gonna do this and this. At least the top will be completely clear now. All our non-existent buffs are gone. Okay, he's gonna breathe fire up top. That's fine. I'm gonna put this in the middle. This is just super valuable. I'm gonna wait. We're gonna do this. Oh, they're actually not gonna spawn anything. Oh yes, they are. In one turn. They're gonna have their own baby dragons. I probably should have left room for the... whatever. It's okay. Let's put that and that on top, I guess. We're just gonna have everything run through the middle here. Shakar is really strong. Really, really strong. Really don't have room. Oh, well, that works. Oh, these guys are... oh, they just ignore defense, not piercing. Luckily. Oh, I mean, that's pretty good. What are you doing, dragon? I don't even know what you were attacking. Huh. Well. Looks like a pretty easy win. Which is nice. Can't really complain. Let's get some extra shots in on the boss. Okay, I was gonna say he's so close to dead, but the ballistas finished him off. Well, can't gain food, it's fine, because we're not ever gonna use food. Can't use any of these cards because they're not summons. Let's increase the attack damage to all allied range units by 1. Sure. We have a bunch. We do have a bunch. Let's see. Well, Wacky Labs enhancement. Wacky Labs. That we can even avoid the danger battles, because when you don't have much free placement, you don't have solutions to many common problems. I think it's probably a good idea to do this. And I can even probably wall here. Drawing both of these on the first turn kind of sucks, because I don't have a way to get the... Whoa! I didn't think they had that little health, but okay. I guess if it's 3, or, well, it's 2 of them doing 10 damage each, 20 damage. Which is substantial. Would I like to put anything on top? No. Need to actually draw this stuff. Good sheep, way back here. Do they grant a flame too? They do. They've got ignition. Cool. Well. I think I just play everything. Good enough. There isn't a whole lot to say about this. It's just kind of straightforward. Let's see. Well, I can't play any of those cards. They're not summon cards. Next combat. Trying to think of what I would really want to see. Well, we're definitely going to push the button because there's nothing else we can really do this turn. So, there we go. This is going to be a very uneventful first turn. We drew all of our steel costing cards on the turn 1. Dragon will deal with this easily. This will give us our steel. I'm going to put that back on top. I want this and the exhaust one. Alright. We can have our ballista. Although, actually, I have enough steel plate already, but this is nice. I could have pushed the button earlier. Oh well. Oh, there's a lot of stuff up top. Put this there. Put this behind. Let's put it here. It's fine. Go, sheep, go. And it should be an easy win for us. This is almost looks like I'm playing, I don't know, tower defense or something. I have just enough tiles to play everything. I've got my barricades, I've got a row of ballistas, I've got dragons. Well, useless to us. Tribal migrant could be very good with steel digger to play it multiple times. Or I could just not have more cards in my deck. And therefore get the steel digger already. I mean, okay, look. Putting Drakkar in there would be the objective correct decision. But that's not the funnest decision. I've already kind of done that a little bit. Let's put this guy in, this ballista. Increase number of units by 1. Reduce steel by 10. I mean, that doesn't really matter. I mean, I could probably just make it more expensive. Or I could take the HP hit. Because we are going to be avoiding the worst battles. We also don't have a great way to heal. Otherwise. I'll just make it... Whoa. Yeah, 40 is kind of expensive, huh? Increase the mana of the commander's skill by 1. Current health is reduced to 1 and gain the relic El Nirdal. Okay, grant 10 protection to the allied commander at the start of battle. That is really good. And we don't have any other way to give ourselves protection. I'm going to do it for funsies. If they hit us 11 times, I think we probably deserve to lose. We've already missed the letter quest anyways, so... It would have been good for the hidden chapter. I don't think we really need to enhance anything, so... I'm just gonna take the health as a minor safety. Oh, it's DPS check. Well, I'm glad... I didn't draw very well here. These are not going to be of any use to us in this combat. I can push the button, but like it doesn't help. Actually, it might help because he does do... I want a ballista at the top? Probably not. Because I won't have enough steel realistic. Actually, I will. I'm guaranteed to get these, so that's actually really good. Yeah, let's do that. And oh shit, I'm not guaranteed anymore. Well, we'll find out. Well, we got 10 protection, so we're realistically fine. I don't think playing the miners is even worth doing, to be honest. They're not going to get into range before we win this. He's going to do 1 damage to all our units. Well, have fun with that. Oops, wow. That wasn't the best thing to do, but it works. We win. Oh, there it is, the bleeding aesthetic. I am interested in this. It's already enhanced too. Summon card. We can reduce our health to 1 and then we get the double from the bloody cloak. That's cool. I like that. You know what? Let's put this guy in to the experiments and see what happens. Let's make him actually be able to do damage. Oh, that would be great. Reduces attack range by 3. Okay. That's fine. That's a 0 cost 412. Even without the effect, it's pretty good. Low chance to instantly kill enemies. That is pretty damn good. We got both eyes. We're like in Yu-Gi-Oh! With the Millennium Eye. Although, completely different effect, I suppose, but... Oh, this is nice. This is, just put these guys up here. Shoot from below, although we have, like... Not much in the good... Not very good draws. In terms of mana efficiency, but... And they all just died. And made their Bloodlust Orc super powerful. And that is why I really like Mystic Eye. Because no matter how strong he is, we have a reasonable chance of just killing him. Every single hit, we just have a chance to insta-kill him. Well, I'm going to play this and see how that works out for us. It's kind of a shame that our thing up there, our holy flag tile, is on top, but it also doesn't seem to matter. Well, I mean, I can do this just for funsies, I guess. Well, we won. The interesting thing about the blood pool around the enemy commander is that we'd walk into it, become 1 HP, and then deal double damage to the enemy commander, which is pretty neat. Tribal Chief, I don't think it's going to be any use to us. Because, I mean, oh, this is not actually a tribal card. Bleeding Aesthetic. Okay. I'm gonna not go into that danger battle. And instead, get this random battle instead, which is still mildly terrifying. What am I gonna play here? It's cost 40. I'm not gonna have enough. The increased... So I'm gonna have to play this and this. Well, I really should have thought my turn out better. Did that turn half of them around? Oh, well, this is what protection's for. Blessed. That's nice. I think I want to put some stuff on top of the deck. Like this. And this. If I play this, we will have enough next turn for it. This is a slight problem, though. Up top. Never mind. Problem solved. And I can also play this down here. Do this. Maybe even this. That's cool. Doesn't look like Drakar gets the Hawkeye. He is technically a magic beast, not a ranged beast. I'm not sure if that actually does apply that way. Oh, well, you know, a barricade's probably really good here to stop charging things at us. I think Drakar will just handle up top fine, so we'll focus down here. Oh yeah, yeah, sure did. This is a weird combination of... This one's just kind of strictly better. Except I can only play it once. Seems fair. God, I'm not used to having this much mana, but when everything's costing steel. Don't want any of these, I don't think. This is kind of good if you play it with the other one, Tribal Shaman. So you intentionally put things on top of your deck and then draw into them immediately with this, but if it was enhanced, I'd consider it. But I'm not going to spend one of our precious, well, yeah, our very last enhancement on that. There's no real point. Let's put the Bleeding Aesthetic back in here. More of them. Reduce health to 1. You do double damage. Oh, that's interesting. He'll do 8 damage, and he'll die faster, so he'll get the blood pooled out faster. I don't know why I kind of like that. I think I'll enhance the barricade, because this fight can get a little dicey. We do only have 38 HP. We've got some protection, but that will only get us so far. Like, I've seen this battle so many times summon like 10 times more dudes than it says it's gonna summon, so I don't know. I'll do this to put that torch out. I think we want this here and this, so the torch is out. Probably want to put... Well, actually, there's really no point in not. That and that on top. And all the torches are out. They don't get any buffs. We were pretty efficient in what we did. Okay. We do have to deal with the center here. Well, I mean, I guess that works. Do that to put the torch out. We don't really have... Oh wait, actually this works perfectly. Good enough. All those ballistas just annihilated their archers. Neato. They got just some random trash. Do your car up there. I'm gonna wall here so that we don't die. I think that seems fair. Okay. So far, so good. Bleeding Aesthetic. What? Put it over there. Let's put some more walls, because I can. And I'll just give them some sheep. That's all they'll get. They copy. They're actually not copying this time around. Oh, they did. Even though it didn't say they were copying. I guess it just happens every time. Put the torch out. Let's just run down the middle maybe. If I play this, I'm going to light a torch, so I'm just not going to bother. We'll save our steel. Dude, because this thing has so much max HP, it could just hit the enemy commander so many times. We got the blood pools over there too. That's pretty neat. It doesn't really matter where I put this. I can put them both, keeping the torches unlit. Gondor does not call for hate. Dude, these things just never die. Imagine if we could use the base card that healed them. How incredible that would be. I saw all these barricades. Pretty good. I'm just intentionally not playing this so I don't light any torches. And we win! I get the achievement! Hooray! So next time I want to win without using the commander skill, which should be considerably easier. Although we did have like no problems here. I really like the bleeding aesthetic in terms of its theme. It can be really hard to get major benefit out of it. But in theory, if you have the Bloody Cloak early on and you get that, you could have a really cool blood-themed deck. But I'll see you guys in the next one.